1, 2, 3 testing, 1, 2, 3 testing. YouTube, what have you done to me, YouTube? What have you done to moi? What have you done to moi? You must be accompanied by a responsible adult. Taxis can only be used if a responsible adult can accompany you. If a carer cannot be arranged, your procedure may be cancelled. It is your responsibility to arrange for someone to collect you from hospital and stay with you overnight at home. Good morning, good afternoon, internet. How are you guys going today? I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you're watching this from. And thank you so much for everyone who is supporting and subscribing to my channel. We are heading there, we are growing, and I really appreciate it a lot so much. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Julian Kuka, and my channel is all about sharing my experiences, sharing my stories, learning something or two, and just having fun, really. This is like my part-time job that I really enjoy doing when I'm on my free days or not working, and I come here to just explore and give people some ideas about Australia if you've never been to Australia before. And yeah, so it depends with the mood that I'm in, and it brings something and we can have a chat about. Today I'm using the backlight from Natural Light from the back. I usually don't have a setup. I'm always outdoor most of the time, but today I decided to use something, something sort of natural, which is the light coming from the window at the back of you guys. So today we're going to talk about health. Few weeks ago or a month ago, I actually uploaded a video. I did upload a video about my situation. So if you've never heard of something called colonoscopy, you better pay attention, because I'm going to be giving you an idea of how it is. I've never been through I'm going to tell you how I'm going to go through this sort of surgery, which is coming up soon. And so when I uploaded this video a few months ago, for some reason I was like, sometimes when you upload a video, like, I really don't like it. I deleted the video, but it was a video about how I went to see a doctor having blood in my stool, and my stomach was in really pain, especially on the left side. So I went to see a doctor here, and it was a female doctor, of course. This was really embarrassing for me. And after the consultation, she told me that for her to examine me, she has to put a finger up there. So I was really embarrassed, and I was really very shy, because it's something that, of course, people are very shy to talk about, honestly. And I'm hoping if you're watching this, maybe you've Googled it to find out and find a video about this, or it's something that you've been thinking to go to do. And health is always something that we have to talk about, and we don't need to be shy about. So I'm not going to make this video a very long video. I'm going to try to make this video as short as possible. But then I'm just going to be giving you a story of how I'm going to have to go through. But you have to stay tuned, because I'll be bringing part 2 of this procedure that I'm going to go through. All right. So a few days ago, I received a letter on my letterbox telling me of a few things that I need to do. All right. So like I said, before I continue, if you don't know what colonoscopy is basically they're going to put a camera underneath they're going to put a camera behind your ass, or yes, they're gonna put it can be a little bit yes, anyway, they're gonna put a camera underneath your colon, all the way, you know how the stomach structure is, all the way up, to see if there's any injuries or any blood or any sort of bumps or whatever. So that's exactly what colonoscopy is. So they're just putting a camera underneath there. So the good thing is I'll be dead when they're doing this. So this is the second time where I'll be dead after having one, which was, I don't know how it's called, the one from the front. I did that a few years ago. I had the same issue with my stomach. Anyway, so, and I was dead. When I say dead, is they put something on you or whatever, they inject you something and you sleep. So you won't notice until when you wake up, then you'll be like, So yeah, that's what colonoscopy is. It's something that a lot of people maybe don't know about it, or some people know about it. And especially coming from, let me say, Africa, it's not something that is very common. Like, I think people have this issue, but they just go with natural meds, and for some reason they get well. But we are sort of, let me say, we are sort of blessed to be in a place where there's this sort of technology here in Australia, and we have to go through this system. I'm not saying that it's not in Africa or in Kenya where I'm from, but I'm sure there are these systems, but it's very rare to find someone telling you, like, because I was asking a few friends of mine, like out of 10, I think 5 or 6 were like, oh yeah, I've done it before, like back home it would be like, oh, what's that, like it depends, don't get me wrong. So now I've got this letter over here that came today, and I'll be having my colonoscopy on the 12th of August, September. All right, that's been in about 2 weeks from now, if I'm not wrong. And it actually comes with a few rules. All right, and I'm gonna tell you this in case you're gonna go through this surgery in future, or you're thinking to go through this surgery in future. This video is up there to teach you or to give you some advice of what you might go through. It might be different, but I don't think it will be different because colonoscopy is an international thing that happens. So I'm just gonna read some of the regulations of the rules that they've told me that that you're gonna go through, just to keep you ready if you one day you want to, or one day you'll be going through this sort of surgery. Okay, and I hate surgeries, by the way. I don't mind that I'll be sleeping, that's fine, but I just, anything that anything that like that, it just freaks the hell out of me. So first of all, I need to do a rat test. Okay, I need to do a rat test on the 10th of September. That's 2 days prior to, because like we don't want to spread COVID. That's number one. Maybe where you're going depends. They might tell you, they might do the rat test at the hospital, but for me, I've been told I have to do a rat test on the 10th of September, 2 days prior. There's some things which they've told me to do, and one of those things, I'll be fasting for 24 hours, and I will not go through the whole thing, but I'm just gonna tell you what they've told me. Hopefully, it's gonna be helpful to you. So I think these are the major things. Number one is you will not be allowed to, if you're a smoker, for those people who smoke ganja and those sort of things, you are not going to be smoking for the past 24 hours, at least for 24 hours before your surgery. I don't know why, don't ask me why. If maybe they're going to go there and find some smoke, I don't know. But that one is goes on. And basically, if you feel unwell, you have to you have to call them and tell them, look, you're not feeling well, so they might change the hours. And they will ask you to continue taking your medications. Okay, so that's just some of the instructions, but we've got some of the things that you need to do, and I will read it to you. So number one says you're supposed not to eat certain foods like strained fruit juice. Fruit juice, like, if you make any, for those people who love guavas and watermelon and stuff like that, you can't have that. You can have that. There's some things that you're not supposed to have. Where am I? Yeah, sorry, I got distracted there. So these are some of the things that you can have when you're going for this surgery, and these are some of the things that I've been told that it's approved for me to have when I go for this surgery, which is strained fruit juice, all right, like apple, orange, water, clear broth or bonox, I don't know what that is, coffee or tea without milk, cordial and soft drink, plain jelly, sports drink, e.g. Gatorade, Powerade, and sort of stuff, and clear ice blocks, all right. So those are some of the things that I've been told that I can have during my fasting period. So, and I've been asked to, I need to purchase 3 sachets of Pico Prep. I don't know if anyone knows what Pico Prep is, but it's a sort of thing that it clears up your guts, or it clears up your system. So when I have this, I'll have to be close to the toilet, because yeah, my stomach will be like wanting to clear some stuff in there, some ugali and some sukuma wiki, which I think I might eat few days prior to, because I love sukuma wiki. And I have to have an approved food for your low residue breakfast, and ensure that you have adequate supply of approved clear fluids. So you can't just eat anything. On the day before my colonoscopy, or your colonoscopy, if you're gonna go through it, somebody's calling me. I'll call them back. I need to have low residue breakfast. Approved foods listed on the front side, like like I can have coffee but with no milk. But on the best side, I'll prefer not to have anything, because I will try not to have anything. Yeah. So, and they've given you time. They give you a time of the things that you're not supposed to do and whatever. So I need to drink at least 5 more large glasses of approved clear fluids. I need to have another second sachet of Pico Prep on the day before. All right, this is the day before, 7 p.m. So I'm gonna have the surgery at 11 in the morning. So on the day before at 7 p.m. I need to have another Pico Prep, whatever it's called, dissolved, that so that it can actually clear up my stomach and make me feel much empty. And oh man, I think it's just a lot of, I'll be having a lot of this pico prep, you know, just to keep my guts going, you know, and it's just going to be a very interesting procedure. But the most interesting part is that I'm not allowed to drive, so I can't drive after the surgery, you know, and of course I'll have to get someone to give me a ride, take me there, and it's gonna be fun. So I'm hoping to have the surgery amazing, or to have a successful surgery. If you guys never see me here again, just know I've disappeared. If it doesn't go as, you know, as planned, because I personally am very, very, very scared of this sort of surgeries which make you sleep, because it's gonna make you sleep for half an hour. That's what I was told, and that's what you're gonna get told if you ever go through this sort of surgery. I'm gonna sleep for half an hour, and then hopefully I wake up. If I don't wake up, I'm done. And I hope you guys will keep watching my channel until we get to 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, so today I just decided to give you guys a story of my life, and let's talk about health. This is really important, guys. If you're having anything with your stomach, please go get checked, because the past few months after I came from overseas on my trip to Kenya, I was having a lot of blood in my stool, which is something very common, but people are so shy to talk about this sort of stuff, and it's actually very important to discuss this sort of stuff with the doctor. And they say, like, out of 10 men, or you know, 8 don't go to the hospital at the last minute. You know, like, it's just something that we guys have. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if what I'm saying is wrong. Like, we are the last people to go in. Like, we go there when it's too late, you know. And for me, I'm hoping it's not too late. And actually it was too late for me, because I had this thing before when I went to Kenya, when I was living in Eldoret for a few months, and then it disappeared. So I never, because of the system back in Kenya, medical is very expensive as well. Like, I couldn't afford to go to hospital. So I think I just took Panadol or something, but every time I'll go to the toilet, I look behind my bowel, man, there was blood in it, which is really, really, really strange. And also as well for my age, and it's because my stomach it's my weakness. This is my weakness part. I don't know why, it's just how I was born, but everyone has their own weaknesses. But it's always good to talk about this stuff. And if you know there's someone who's going through this, please give them this video to watch and tell them, look, feel free to see a doctor, have a chat, and they will help you out. So this video was just for me to sharing you my story about how I'm going to go through this colonoscopy in a few weeks time. And after I go through successfully, I will upload another video telling you guys how the process was, how it has been, how my experience has been, how I was feeling, and I'll try to upload immediately after, because it's really important to share this stuff with some people who never thought we'll have to go through this thing before. I've a friend or a sister or a brother or an aunt or a dad who's gonna go through this thing. It's just to tell you, like, I think for me, I believe it's when I went to the hospital for consultation, they told me it's just a normal procedure, that it will take half an hour. I'll be dead, you will not feel anything. I don't think they'll put that thing under there if you are alive. I think it will be really, really uncomfortable or painful, because the doctor just put a finger in behind there, and it was really, really uncomfortable for me. So I think, yeah, it's something we need to talk about, guys, and don't be shy. It's normal. It's normal. This life is too short. We're just in this world for less than 100 years. If you make it to 90, man, you lucky you. If you make it to 100, you know, and look at how time is flying. So time to take off that shirt of shyness and talk about this stuff. Share your stories. And this is my story, guys. I know if you don't like it, that's fine, but I just have to share my stories and to give you guys of exactly what's happening in my life. As I decided to share this with you guys, as you guys are my family, and you guys know that you're my family. So for now, I will leave it at that. I'll keep you updated. Stay tuned for my next video, which is gonna be how my colonoscopy went. Was it successful? You'll know. If it wasn't successful, you will know. That means you'll never see a video again from me if I don't wake up, if I sleep forever, which I think it will be peaceful for me. But that's not the hope. There's a lot of people who actually are depending on me. So I need to be alive to keep my dream alive. Peace out. Nakozonga, nakozonga. Oh.